Oh shit.
Hey everybody, it's Jojo Kwan Plans and I'm here with a delayed plan with me once again in my vertical planner from Ridosaurus for the week of the 23rd of May to the 29th of May using this really gorgeous tropical kit from Olive Plannerco. It is fully foiled in rose gold and it is perfect for this week because I just came back from a trip from Adelaide and it was perfect for the transition of the cold weather to the hot weather. So I really love this kit and I've hoarded it for a while. And as usual, I've put aside stickers into my reusable Jadine Paperco sticker book. And the pen that I'll be using for this spread is my Muji black pen in 0.38. So let's move on to the base of the spread and I'll see you in a little bit.
Oh shit. Oh shit. It's another hit. It's another hit. Get up on it. Get up on it. I'm so horny. I'm so horny. And I want it. And I want it. So get up on it. So get up on it. Get up on the dick. Get up on the dick. Ha ha. You to know how deep my love goes. I ain't got a lot of time, no speak, just follow. Some tricks sitting up my sleeve at the magic show. Got you riding on top of me, all around in and out you go. These thoughts come from within before I knew your name. Was curious, do you know if you feel the same? And to see a smile on your face, I do almost anything. Serious, girl, I don't play no games. I wanna take you out, freak you out, bust my gun and take the charge as long as you say my name. Every time I break you off, girl, I'll give you what you want. 'Cause your love is all I need. I'ma turn you on with all the things I do. All the things I do. Girl, you make for me. 'Cause your love is all I need. And you gon' make that sound from all the things I do. Took a break as we escaped to my Decatur love. Girl, you're wet as a dream and I'm ready to break you off. I switched up my routine, it's something you never saw. I'ma make you scream, all night long. When I look into your eyes, I know it's real.
Welcome back everybody, I hope you enjoyed the base of the spread. Once again, this kit is super gorgeous and I have no more words to describe it besides it being super beautiful. So as I was saying, it was a transition back to Singapore and I really enjoyed the trip. However, I won't be posting a spread of the second week of the trip because I am preparing for a scrapbook and I really hope I can post like small snippets of it on Instagram. So do check out the stories. I haven't really started on it, but I have collaged pictures together to get it printed. So let's move on to the last few days of my trip in Adelaide together with the sending off back to Singapore. So to start off Monday, I actually had yogurt and pear for breakfast. It was really yummy, one of the yogurts that I found in Adelaide, and I ate it for the past few days for breakfast with some fruits. After that, I used a sticker from Create with Pen as well as a script that says Tiny Smile to mark that I went to Harbour Town for shopping. It was a retail outlet store, however I could not shop much because my bag was extremely overweight already and I could barely fit any more things. After that, I went for fish out of water, which is fish and chips for lunch, and it was the second time of eating that during the trip. It was super yummy, that's why I had to go back there once again before coming back to Singapore. After that, I went for another daily sunset mass before going for dinner with my new friends, and these are the new friends that I've met in Adelaide thanks to Crystal, which is the host of the trip. It was a mala dish which is originated from China and was really yummy. After that, these new friends actually wanted to spend some time and hang out a little bit, so we actually stayed up at the cinema in the apartment and watched Senior Year as well as the start of Bridgerton. So they were really nice. These people were amazing, super accommodating, and these friends were amazing. So I did not manage to eat Hungry Jack's during the trip at Adelaide, so they decided to bring me up for the last breakfast before flying off, and we actually drove to the nearest Hungry Jack's for breakfast. which was at 5 a.m. And then we proceeded to the airport, and these wonderful friends sent me off. It was a friendship that was super fun and lots of adventure and many fun stuff that happened. And it was time for me to head back to Singapore with a sticker from Maria Thailand Pens. So once again, if you want to know where some stickers are from, do head over to Instagram. I would have tagged them. Otherwise, you can just drop me a DM or into my comment section and I will let you know where I got it from. So upon heading back into Singapore, I used this sunny sticker from Kina Prints because it was super warm. Like the weather was insane and I really hated it a lot because we had to put on the mask once again and I felt really terrible. The first meal that I had that was in Singapore was really, really local, and it was a soup dish which was super yummy, and my boyfriend actually came to fetch me. So we managed to head back home to do some packing, change the bed sheets, and I slept a lot. However, he needed to leave late at night and it was really sad because he got dragged out of bed and I went back to bed right after he left. So that was Tuesday, super hectic, and now moving on to Wednesday. So to start off, Wednesday I had actually a really good sleep in my bed. It's been a long time since I hugged my bolster and see my stitches. So it was good to be back home and I got myself a good sleep with a sticker from March Goodies. Then I used the Ya sticker from Bubble Bear Studios because I had prawn noodles for breakfast with my sister. I really missed it, so I had it for breakfast. After that, I carried some goodies to my mom's place. I actually bought a lot of nuts, peanuts for her from Australia because she really loves them. So yeah, I actually got myself out of bed to bring them over. My mom also ordered dinner for me. I had Hokkien Mee, which is like a Chinese stir-fried noodle, and it was really yummy. I was just missing a lot of Asian food when I was in Australia, and I decided to eat loads of them when I came back to Singapore. After that, I used a sticker from Jadine Paper Co. to mark that I had some work to do before heading to bed early at 10:30 with a sticker from Craft Trina. And now moving on to Thursday, the week has been super fun and hectic, but I actually started watching Bridgerton. However, I do not have a Bridgerton sticker, so I used this sticker from Once More with Love, which is from the Aladdin sheet, and also a Netflix binge script from Craft Trina to mark that I actually watched Bridgerton. I finished Bridgerton 1 and 2 in like 2 to 3 days, and it was really good, although it was not PG. It was a very entertaining show, and safe to say I prefer Bridgerton 2 to 1, and I'm really looking forward to Bridgerton 3 already. After that, I used this fairy sticker from Jadine Paper Co. and fairy was snacking. I actually tried the new snacks that I bought from Adelaide and it was super good. I regretted not buying more and bringing less clothes. Like that was the biggest regret I ever had for the trip. However, I've already learned my lesson and it was all good. And for Thursday breakfast, I went for Wheeler's Estate with my mum, my nephew, as well as my sister. We went for a really great breakfast before going over to town to do some shopping. After that, I went home to do some grocery shopping and managed to get a workout session done. I felt really good and refreshed and also had a early night. Moving on to Friday, I started the morning by watching Bridgerton with a sticker from Sakura Mochi Design Co. Bridgerton was really nice. I regretted not watching it earlier, but thanks to one of my friends in Adelaide, I started watching it. And then for the next part of the day, I actually did laundry, I packed stickers, and yeah, I actually cleared up my table quite a little bit before heading out to cook lunch for my boyfriend. Although it was a major fail. I wanted to cook a dish that my friend made me in Australia, and it was a major fail because I put too much sauce. So it's either I'm gonna try cooking it again or I never cook it again because it's not a dish that I actually mastered but only managed to eat. So if I actually crave for it again, I'll probably try once more. After that, before heading out for a church preparation, I went to shop at the West and I took a train down and had some good me time. I went to IKEA and Uniqlo to get some clothes, and it was a really great time out before heading over to Uncle Lionel's house for a preparation for church. Upon reaching home, I decided to stop at the bus station where we had a night market to get myself a kebab for supper because I was really hungry and it was so yummy. I really miss like the night market food that hasn't been around for the past 2 to 3 years due to the COVID situation. And now that it's back, queues are extremely long, but I managed to get myself some yummy kebab. Now moving on to the weekend. On Saturday, I started the morning by setting up the baptism candle for my little nephew. I used the craft sticker from Jaylin Paper Co. and I had to pay bills on the weekend. Yes, of all day. On the Saturday, I had to pay bills and the bills were extremely high for no reason that I know of. But I managed to pay it off and I was really happy. After that, I had a really good workout session. Super happy with it. However, the next few weeks, it has been going down and bad because I'm so tired from work that I couldn't get myself to work out more often. So no excuses for that. I'll definitely get back to it. After that, I used a makeup sticker from Bubble Mon Sticker Co. to mark that I had to dress up for church before heading to church with a sticker from Create with Pen. For dinner that day, I actually had dim sum, which is a Chinese delicacy that we can find anywhere in Singapore with standard or without standard, but I managed to get myself some yummy ones. And moving on to Sunday, I started the morning by treating myself with a bubble tea from my favorite store, which is Boba. They have extremely soft pearls, and I usually don't really like pearls. So this is the only shop that I really love, and it was really yummy. I was super happy because through the whole trip, I didn't drink any bubble tea at all because yes, many things that I didn't want to put myself into overseas. After that, I went for wonton mee with a few of my friends. I used this really cute table sticker from Bubble Bear Studio and put down what we ate before heading to church for a cantor meeting for Pentecost. So Pentecost is basically one of the feasts or celebration or solemnity in church, and we had a session for it. However, I took a car home because I had a very bad extreme headache on that day and I needed to rest quite a bit. However, I went home to do some cooking. I made myself salmon and kimchi for dinner. It was super good, and also went to bed early that night. So this was the week of the ending of my trip, which was really sad. However, it was a trip that was perfect. I couldn't thank God more for it because He made it so amazing and it was really good. So that's all for my spread this week. Do head over to Instagram to check out my spreads as well as my upcoming scrapbook. Thank you all for being here with me, and once again, keep smiling and remember to keep yourself safe in this situation, and I see you in my next plan with me.
Trying to find a way to show you how I feel. You're the only one on my mind, and you know the deal. Make you feel alright, girl, you know I will. I wanna take you out, freak you